Welcome back to the program. Today's senior citizens were Sri Lanka's youth when the country gained independence in 1948. I'm outside the St. Paul's Milagiriya Church Hall, which is the venue for the weekly gathering of the Sri Lanka Association of Senior Citizens. I'm going to talk to some of them and find out what independence meant to them at that time and how the country has developed in retrospect. Surani, could you first tell me, what did Independence Day mean to you when you were young?
I was only about 10 years old when we got independence, and we didn't have television and things like that. So it was through the radio maybe that we heard, and we used to get this magazine, and all the pictures were in the magazine. So we were quite excited, and yes, we were looking forward to independence.
Okay. So Mahendran, what about you? What did independence mean to you when you were young?
When you ask this question, I really feel that youngsters should know the days that they so were free. And then, we were longing for weeks and weeks to attend to that. And then we wait at the goal face and return home in the midnight. We were so free. It was so nice, you see.
And Charmaine, how about you?
Frankly, I was quite little then, but I remember my school days. It was wonderful to go to school at that time because the school organized a lot of the march past. We took part in the drills, and then we were taken to the race course to do our practices. And I remember all that, which was wonderful. It was like a togetherness, and everyone was involved, and that was wonderful.
As teachers, accountants, housewives, public servants and professionals of one kind or another, they are united today by the fact that they belong to the same generation. Only the over 60s qualify to be one of the 100 or so members of the Colombo branch of the Association of Senior Citizens. This is their weekly meeting. It's a time to relax and play their favorite games, and also a chance to reminisce and recall the days gone by. While they generally see how far the country has come since independence, they feel that the present times could do with some of the values of the past.
How do you think Sri Lanka has progressed since then when it comes to independence?
Sri Lanka has progressed only because I can think of technology and so on. But as far as the country is concerned, I don't see much progress in the sense that I see people to be quite happy, but on the other hand, because we have a war and because of those problems, I think it's kind of like helpless.
Mahendran, how about you? How do you see the country progress?
Well, you are going to take this yardstick this way. It is linked between socially, politically and economically. We were freed from the political career, and then, we achieved independence. And basically, even the education was really good. But today, the years have passed, and the honesty and the statesmanship is lapsing, by which, corruption, interruption, terrorism, poverty, all got into this. Poverty is the cause for revolution, crimes and terrorism. This has to be taken into account. So any leader who comes to power will have to first think of free the country from the economic, chaos.
Raja, how about you? Do you see a difference from then?
Now I remember at the state, then we didn't have a parliament, we had the state council. And the councillors were divided into committees and the ministers. So everybody in the state council participated in governing, and they got together and worked for the benefit of the country. At the same time, I must tell you that some of my best friends were from other communities.
This country belongs to all, not to any individual. We are going to think it's our country, we all have to get together and build up. That is the only message I want to really convey to the youngsters. And I really feel they are really great because they are well educated and the knowledge is very quick. They are learning very well and they understand and they bring new ideas, and that will definitely pay dividend to the country.
Surani, what do you think about that?
Yes, I think we have progressed in education, a lot of IT places about, and the children are motivated to study and they want to get ahead in life today, much more than we were. We were kind of laid back, and today they are ambitious, and I wish them all the best.
So what do you hope for the future of Sri Lanka, Raja?
Well, peace is the most important thing, and we must have the opportunity to mix up with the other communities. not to study in separate languages only. We should go to schools where all of them will study the same language.
Thank you so much.
The views of those who were actually there at the time of transition from colonial rule to independence and their thoughts on the future of the country.